her
I
game
think
a
it
little
doesn't have
bit.
much. It doesn't have much knockback growth though, or much knockback base. So they can just like crouch cancel it and punish, or like shield and grab you, and then you're getting chain grab.
But I feel like that you'd have to give Nana a lot of respect to think that would happen. Like if you get lucky enough to grab Popo, I mean maybe just something to try out. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not super familiar with Sheik ICs in general. So that's just maybe something I would throw in there. All right, so we got bluezaft versus Mr. What's his name? Pitt. That's right.
Yep.
Pitt. Pitt. He was a pitch. Pitch. Pitch, man. Doing some weird stuff. Seems like hand warmers are taking place on some interesting stages.
Yeah. So I don't know if you were around whenever the stage was actually legal.
I was not playing at that time.
It was it's fun. I got some stories I could tell about that one.
I would definitely be down to hear it because I feel like it is probably super frustrating.
Sort of. It's actually got a very, very low ceiling. So it was a really good Fox counter pick because he'd up smash people at like 65% of their die.
Yowza. So shorter than like Yoshi's?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Super short. There are characters on the stage that can reverse up B kill as Roy. Like characters I normally wouldn't be able to. Gotta be going to FD game 1 though, which is interesting because this is the same counter pick, or the same stage that Jeff went to versus Pitt.
And the reason being, and I'm sure you're more familiar too, but just the reason being, I feel like it's very precarious, I would say, for her to get down. It's a really precarious situation. She cannot, go to any platforms or have any like float mix-ups that'll keep her safe. I would just say that in this matchup in general, whoever is in the air is going to get messed up. So having no platforms, this is definitely in Marth's favor, without question.
Yeah, I think especially if you're playing a little bit more passive playstyle, there's so much room to move, so much and like to give ground if you feel like you can't just straight up win an interaction or wall Peach out. Which is, of course, one of the things Peach is very bad at, is actually getting deep into your space.
Yeah, her dash dance is pretty rough.
Dash dance is not good. Her movement speed in the air and on the ground.
Wave dash in general, she's just super slow. Yeah, I mean, thankfully she's got those hitboxes that stay out for a very long time. She is one of the characters who can be, positive on shield.
Yes, which
so
is the thing that Melee's engine is really not designed to handle positive on shield.
Yeah. So to all the people out there, just try and avoid shielding her. If you know her mobility is bad, just try and hang back, especially as Marth in this matchup. Again, like super funny. My brother and I would actually play this matchup out. He's been picking up Peach to kind of help me with my like Peach situation, because I have like this weird thing against Peach where I really just try and aggress all the time, and I need to give her space because I don't understand that. I can talk about it all day, but doing it for myself is very difficult, and trying to wall her out. So he would play Peach against me, and then he has a kind of weird thing with Peach too, that he doesn't finish his food. So it
can be hard.
Just out of curiosity, like I started playing Marth against his Peach, and I booped him.
Yeah.
I gave him the boop on the snoot. It's, he was definitely like, yeah, maybe you should just, instead of having me play Peach, just start playing Marth against the Peaches at DFW. I was like, no, dude, I'm not going to do that. Like, no way. But yeah, I mean, it's great. Like, I feel like his tools specifically are for walling characters out.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's how you have to play this matchup. It's very scary if she gets a hold of you, or in either direction if any of them get a hold of you.
Very nice up B at a shield from bluezaft. Not enough to finish the stock, but going to be looking for it now. They're going for those side B up tilts.
Yeah.
That's the classic Peach killer from Marth.
Wow, that did not look like a tipper.
Yeah, it did.
I definitely saw knuckles.
Right,
I don't know.
Right, yeah. That was one of the weird things about Marth, is that a lot of times his tip out prioritizes the other hitbox on his sword. So you'll have situations like that where like you're almost hilt deep on the sword, but it's like, but the tip is touching you. So.
Oh, hey.
Hello, Stitch Face.
He was not about to run in there. He's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Good movement from bluezaft.
So I've actually not seen bluezaft's Marth in a long time. He hasn't been opting for Puff lately.
Yeah, Puff is his go-to character now.
Yeah, so this is interesting.
He did have a lot of matchup experience in this matchup back in the day because DOH lived in Dallas, and he was one of the guys that bluezaft would play against a lot.
Got the B. Tipped that wrist. Something I still need to work on understanding too is like how her up B works. I know it's multiple hits, but it just extends so far out. I don't know exactly where her hurt boxes are and how far the parasol actually extends past her hurt boxes. So I feel like I just get hit by it constantly. I've been trying to experiment with it. I'm not sure if Marth counter works against it, but maybe that's something he could have done there.
Not something I've seen, but good spacing on that neutral air, drifting back far enough out of reach from that big old Marth grab. And then a well-timed roll from the ledge will be enough. Going down to the last stock, game 1.
This is rough, too, because, like, 30% is not that big of a deal for Peach, especially
Absolutely.
on a stage with such a high ceiling.
Absolutely.
With DI, and, like, Pit has great DI. I mean, that's
He does.
super difficult to try and get any mileage out of. So, I mean, he's doing it right now for sure. He's hitting him a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, not just like not comboing him, really, just getting him into a bad position and just harassing him over and over again, outside of the range where Peach can really attack back.
I like dash attack there too, because nothing else would have reached as fast. He was definitely going for that fast fall to try and touch that ground and get a jump back. Let her back down finally, unfortunately. But I feel like he can do a decent amount. Oh yeah, there we go.
Finding the F smash.
I feel like, honestly, like in floaty matchups, I think tipper F smash is super important.
Super important.
There's a lot of setups, you know, against Puff, and Marth can hardly kill Puff unless he's getting those tippers.
Right.
I think it's so difficult.
The throw into pivot F smash setups that you can do.
And it's super big, and you know, it's just about knowing, you know, your range. And bluezaft definitely, as I said, having the Peach matchup knowledge, use that to his advantage. I mean, it's hard to kill floaty characters a lot of the time.
It is.
With characters like Marth. What other kill moves does he have, really? It's like tipper down smash, tipper forward
tipper
smash.
Down smash, which
down
you'll
air.
see almost never.
Yeah.
Perhaps underrated, but a pretty hard move to find like a place to actually use it.
Against Puff, if she misses rest, you can walk into her, roll out, and then
charge.
Yeah,
Okay,
charge down
that's
smash.
interesting.
So it's literally just roll range. So just walk
Gotcha.
up to her,
Very easy
roll
to space
out,
it
and that's
automatically.
it. So it auto tippers if you do it that way.
Gotcha.
So just fun fact.
Wait, yeah, I mean you have up tilt, it's pretty good kill move. Yeah, because Jeff went for a couple of times, like the side B sets up pretty well for it. First out of the side B and then up tilt afterwards.
Wow, that was really good. Really well placed turn up.
Yeah.
bluezaft did.
Yeah, bluezaft winning game 1. But yeah, you can kill with a lot of random stuff eventually, but it's not until like super high percents. Like we saw bluezaft landing the tip forward air kill, like almost on stage at like 170. Tip up air, you know, will also like work tip back air, tip neutral air.
Oh. See, that's where she gets a lot of her mileage. Like she's got those hitboxes that extend a lot further than people give her credit for.
Yep.
They stay out so long, and there's just a strong hitbox there for a pretty long time. Pretty sure he went for forward smash to catch the float and actually nair beat it entirely once he stuck his wrist outside.
Yeah, that can happen. If you're not catching him like at the very tip of that spacing of the F smash, he'll just get in there and then those little hitboxes.
Oh wow, that was just a mad call out. He was like, yeah, you're gonna hit me.
Yeah, he's been doing a really good job using these counters, countering turn-ups, countering random jump-ins like that, countering the back air.
He heard you say countering. And he was like,
yeah,
yes.
That sounds good. I should do that.
Why does my conscience sound like Cephalon? Oh, very nice. Catching the air dodge there. I feel like a lot of Marth mains that I know hate this stage, but as Marth, I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a good Marth stage. The platform setting up for random tip F smashes, as we saw right there on that air dodge.
Oh, that should have been down throw, but that's just...
Yeah, an interesting choice. Yeah, or up throw. Even just a forward throw might have been nice, just to push them off stage, at a lower position. Not a bad decision just to get Peach above you, since that is one of the weaknesses of the character. She's not really great at coming down. Lots of different mix-ups she can do of where it's going to be, but her actual hitboxes she can put out. And if she gets like deep on top of you with neutral air, then it can be pretty difficult to beat out. But
yeah, especially does it low to the ground, because then I mean it's just jab, grab, like whatever she wants.
Yeah, but she does have to get inside that reach, and Marth does have a big old sword.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it takes a while to come out, so it was really smart of bluezaft to use the up B there just to get him out of the situation. He was in the center stage, so he was like, yeah, I'm going to land on the top platform before she comes back down, so really smart choice of up B. Comes out really fast comparatively for some of Marth's moves. Also a kill move.
Also a kill move, yeah. And up B, yeah, also.
Yeah, the up B for sure. That reverse up B is tasty.
Very, very tasty.
Just do it to tech chase people. Just smell that roll.
That's honey. The start of Space Animal up B.
Yeah.
That's a good feel.
Oh, that was definitely
position.
That was an up tilt. That was supposed to be an up tilt. I feel you bluezaft. Sorry, I can't speak today.
Okay, good spacing on the side B, staying outside the range of that down smash. Very, very important stuff. Never want to get crouch cancel down smashed. It makes things very, very, very unhappy. Didn't actually have his double jump. I don't know if I think he should have had his double jump there because he up-beat from the ground.
Yeah, I thought he did too, but maybe he just was trying to. He thought he was closer than what he was, or he thought he was going to hit the turnip.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I think that would have been fine in that situation. He was low enough to where it would have been fine to let the turnip hit him.
Yeah, especially if you reverse hit pushed him
yeah,
to the stage.
She couldn't have done anything really out of that, and I feel like it was just a big risk. He probably could have had an extra one. Ooh, that's that old school stuff. I'm just going to walk past your shield, sit up for tip. Oh, the air dodge.
Super close game. One big mistake from Pit.
Yeah, I like that matchup a lot. It's really fun.
Interesting. It's interesting.
What do you think Pit could have done a little bit more so